children. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. I welcome you all to this online class teaching. Last class, what we learned? We learned the question answers, antonyms, synonyms, past tense and book exercises. I think you all are thorough in this. Children, when you have time, don't waste your time. Go on learning each, not only English, other subjects also. You go on learning and you write and see so that it will be very helpful for you. Okay, children. Today we are going to learn a new topic, that is poem lesson. We are going to learn, that is Come Out With Me. Come out with me. Come out with me. And who's the author of this poem? A. Milne. A. Milne. And A. Milne. The full name is Alan Alexander Milne. Alan Alexander Milne. Okay, children. Alan Alexander Milne. He is the famous English poet. He is the famous English poet and best known for his books about the teddy bear Winnie the Pooh. Children, can you see this one? I hope you all are familiar with this cartoon character. This is Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. This character only, he is very famous. A. Milne is very famous for this cartoon character. Winnie the Pooh. This is the cartoon character. Can you see, children? Okay. And he is very famous for various poems also. Not only this one, he is very famous for many various poems. He was born on 18th January 1882. He was born on 18th January 1882. And he died on 31st January 1956. He was born on 18th January 1882 and he died on 31st January 1956. Okay, children, see, come out with me. First, I'll read out the poem. All of you listen. There's sun on the river and sun on the hill. You can hear the sea if you stand quite still. There's 8 new puppies at Roundabout Farm, and I saw an old sailor with only one arm. But everyone says, run along, run along, run along. All of them say, run along, I am busy as can be. Everyone says, run along. There's a little darling. If I'm a little darling, why don't they run with me? There's wind on the river and wind on the hill. There's a dark dead water wheel under the mill. I saw a fly which had just been drowned, and I know where a rabbit goes into the ground. But everyone says, run along, run along, run along. All of them say, yes dear, and never notice me. Everyone says, run along. There's a little darling. If I'm a little darling, why won't they come and see? Okay, children. Now we'll see the first stanza. This poem is what? The world around us. We are going to learn about the world around us. There's sun on the river and sun on the hill. You can hear the sea if you stand quite still. There's 8 new puppies at Roundabout Farm, and I saw an old sailor with only one now. Now, what the poet has revealed in this first stanza is he defines the beauty of the nature. He defines the beauty of the nature by indicating river, hill, and the bright sun. Hill and the bright sun. What all he indicates? The river, the hill, and the bright sun. Bright sun. Spreading light all over. Spreading light all over. One can hear the silence of the sea, deep sea. If you go to the beach and all, if you are very calm, the place is very calm, means we can see the wave sound, isn't it? So that here also the poet says, one can hear the silence of the deep sea with a calm mind, beautiful, and the beautiful puppies can be witnessed at the giant's ring near the adorable farm. Near the adorable farm. And the old sailor with only one arm. Here the poet is trying to show the different things in the world. Different things in the world. Okay children, now we will come to the second stanza. But everyone says, run along, run along, run along. All of them say, run along, I am busy as can be. Everyone says, run along, there's a little darling. If I'm a little darling, why don't they run with me? Here in the second stanza, the poet has revealed the true nature of human beings. The true nature of human beings. That the people are always concerned with monotonous life, means what, never changing or boring life, ignoring the playful child. Many of them here, the parents, both the parents, working parents, what they will do, some of them, they'll be going on for working. They will not see what the child is doing. Like so only the poet also is telling this poem. What he is telling? The people are always concerned with the monotonous life, ignoring the playful child. They throughout keep on working and forgetting the small moments of life. They are forgetting the small. They are not enjoying their life. They are forgetting the small moments of life. Okay, children, we'll come to the third stanza. There's wind on the river and wind on the hill. That's a dark, dead water wheel. Here, dead, the water wheel means what? Here, dead means not in use anymore. Not in use anymore. Water wheel means a large wheel used in the past. Past means what? Before, old. Past, to turn the mills. To turn the mills. For that one only they used the water wheel. They used the water wheel. I saw a fly which had just been drowned. Drowned means what? Sinking down. Under the water. Okay? Drowned. And I know where a rabbit goes into the ground. Here, the poet again is trying to make us aware of the natural things. Aware of the natural things. Things that are always useful to us. Things that are always useful to us. Like the soothing wind, beautiful hills and snow. The large wheels covered with mills that move with a ferocious wind. Means what? A very violent wind that the drowning fly. That he can see the drowning fly and a witty rabbit with a glittering eyes. You can see the drowning fly and the witty rabbit with the glittering eyes. Now we'll come to the last stanza. But everyone says, run along, run along, run along. All of them say, yes dear, and never notice me. Everyone says, run along. There's a little darling. If I'm a little darling, why won't they come and see? Here, the people goes on ignoring the place of nature. In this four stanza, he is telling about the nature only. So here also he says, the people goes on ignoring the place of nature and keep on struggling with the regular routine. Yes, nowadays all are struggling like that only. All are struggling with their regular routine. They preach of good. They will be speaking of good, but they will be acting as, they will be acting as bad. They always try to be funny, but always they will be making them, oh, I am very happy. Like that, they will be making them funny, but really inside they will be very sad. They will not show outside. They won't show outside. Okay, children, we all learned this poem, isn't it? You learned the poem. So what we learned from the moral of the poem is what, children? The moral of the poem is one should always be optimistic. Means what? Confident. They should be confident about the future. They should be confident about the future or towards their reality of life. They should be confident towards the reality of their life. They always should be spreading happiness. They should spread the happiness and gratitude. That is the only motive of mankind. That should be the only motive of mankind in this busy world. We are all lacking happiness, isn't it, children? We are all lacking happiness. We are all not enjoying the nature and all. So what we have to do? Always we have to enjoy the nature. We have to enjoy the nature. The poet always wants to tell this only. We have to enjoy the nature and we should be happy. We should be happy. We should not run along the world. We should not be very busy by forgetting the playful children. We have to be very happy and we have to show the happiness and gratitude. That should be the only motive for the mankind. Okay, children, we learn some of the meanings. Okay, children. Okay, children, first we shall learn some spelling words from the poem. First one, what's the spelling for river? R-I-V-E-R, river. River spelling, children? R-I-V-E-R, river. Number 2, still. S-T-I-L-L, still. Still spelling what? S-T-I-L-L, still. Darling. D-A-R-L-I-N-G, darling. Darling spelling what? D-A-R-L-I-N-G, darling. D-A-R-L-I-N-G, darling. Drowned. D-R-O-W-N-E-D, drowned. Drowned spelling what? D-R-O-W-N-E-D, drowned. D-R-O-W-N-E-D, drowned. Everyone. E-V-E-R-Y-O-N-E, everyone. E-V-E-R-Y-O-N-E, everyone. And what's the spelling for ground? G-R-O-U-N-D, ground. Ground spelling? G-R-O-U-N-D, ground. And water wheel. Water wheel spelling? W-A-T-E-R, water. Wheel, W-H-E-E-L, wheel. And quiet, Q-U-I-T-E, quiet. Spelling what? Q-U-I-T-E, quiet. And next one, sailor. S-A-I-L-O-R, sailor. Sailor spelling what? S-A-I-L-O-R, sailor. S-A-I-L-O-R, sailor. And roundabout form. R-O-U-N-D, round. R-O-U-N-D, roundabout. A-B-O-U-T, roundabout. R-O-U-N-D, round. A-B-O-U-T, roundabout. Farm. Okay, children, I'll read out from first river. R-I-V-E-R, river. S-T-I-L-L, still. D-A-R-L-I-N-G, darling. D-R-O-W-N-E-D, drowned. E-V-E-R-Y-O-N-E, everyone. E-V-E-R-Y-O-N-E-one, everyone. Ground. G-R-O-U-N-D, ground. G-R-O-U-N-D, ground. Water wheel. W-A-T-E-R, water. W-H-E-E-L, wheel, water wheel. Quiet. Q-U-I-T-E, quiet. Q-U-I-T-E, quiet. Sailor. S-A-I-L-O-R, sailor. Roundabout form. R-O-U-N-D, round. A-B-O-U-T, about, roundabout. Farm. F-A-R-M, farm. Okay children, now we'll learn some of the synonyms. First we learned some of the spelling words, now synonyms we shall learn. Darling. Darling means what? One dearly loved. Darling means what? One dearly loved. What's the spelling? O-N-E, one. D-A-R-L-Y, dearly. Loved. L-O-V-E-D, loved. One dearly loved. And the second one, dead means what? In this poem, dead means, in this poem, what's the meaning? Not in use anymore. Not in use anymore. N-O-T, not. I-N, in. U-S-E, use. A-N-Y-M-O-R-E, anymore. Not in use anymore. Are you thorough children? Drown. Drown means what? Die by being immersed under water. Die by being immersed under water. D-I-E, die. B-Y, by. B-E-I-N-G, being immersed. I-M-M-E-R-S-E-D, immersed. I-M-M-E-R-S-E-D, immersed. Under. U-N-D-E-R, under. Water. W-A-T-E-R, water. Once again I will read out children. Darling. One dearly loved. Dead. Not in use anymore. Drown. Die by being immersed under water. Children, today you learned the poem and then I have some spelling words and synonyms. What you have to do means you have to read the poem. Don't neglect that. Reading only, no. We no need to read. Don't do like that. You have to read the poem. Once or twice you read the poem. It will be very useful for you children. So you read the poem, you understand the meanings and then you try. You no need to memorize, but you can learn it on your own. You can learn it on your own. You read the poem and then I have given 10 spelling words. What you have to do? You have to write 5 times. You have to write. That is the homework assignment. Understood children? You have to write 5 times and then you send it in the Google Classroom. See, 31 of them have joined in Google Classroom, but only few of them are sending the homework. Many of them are not sending the homework. Why, I don't know. If you have any doubt, you call me in personal or you send the message in person so that I will explain you. Understood children? Many of them are not doing. They have joined in the Google Classroom. Okay children, what's the homework? Assignment means what you have to write? Assignment. Spelling words, write 5 times. Spelling words, write 5 times. And you have to, next one, you have to read the poem. Read the poem. Understood children? Okay, thank you children. We'll meet in the next session.